Hello everyone, welcome back to our next part of Unit 1, that is talent acquisition and onboarding in employee life cycle. I'm Dr. Rutuja, and today we are going to begin one of the most important topic, that is recruitment. Here we are going to study many definition, factor, process, sources and modern methods of recruitment. In earlier part we have seen overview and significance of human resource management in dynamic world and what is strategic human resource management. In the next part we'll focus on selection, onboarding and recruitment technology. So let's start our lecture. Before starting today's topic, let's quickly understand what we are going to learn in this part. In this part, we are going to study about what is recruitment, under which we are going to study meaning, definition, factors, process, sources, and modern methods of recruitment. So, students, imagine you have your own restaurant. Your business is increasing day by day. Customers are coming in large number, but you have only two employees. Can these two employees manage your customer base? The answer is obviously not. So what you have to do? You will hire more number of employees. The the process of searching and attracting suitable candidate is called as recruitment. Every organization, whether it is bank, hospital, college, factories, companies, need recruitment whenever there is a vacancy. Without recruitment, organization cannot grow. So take a example. Suppose Reliance is opening a new shopping mall in Pune. Before opening, what HR will do is he will or she will hire managers, sales executives, HR executives, security guards, housekeeping staff, customer care executive. Okay, so the recruitment is starting point of any organization. Now let's understand meaning of recruitment. Recruitment simply means attracting suitable candidates for available job. This process of finding a right people for the right process. In simple word, recruitment means inviting qualified people to apply for the job. Recruitment does not means selecting employee. Recruitment only encourage people to apply for the job. Selection happens after that. So let's take a daily life example. Suppose your college announces admission. Thousands of students will fill out the admission form. This is a similar to recruitment. Later college check documents and select eligible candidate. So this is selection. So let's understand the definition of recruitment. According to HR expert, recruitment is process of searching, stimulating, encouraging employee to apply for the job within an organization. So students, there are three important words in this definition. The first one is searching, second one is encouraging, and third one is applying. Here the candidate search for the job, HR encourage them to apply for the job, and candidate submit the application. That completes the recruitment process. Now I'll tell you the simple definition of recruitment. If you like, you can note it down. Recruitment is a process of attracting qualified candidate to apply for vacant position in a organization. Now we will focus on sources of recruitment. Student, recruitment start only after company decide to hire the employee. But the question is, when will company find suitable candidate? The answer is through sources of recruitment. Here, sources of recruitment are the channels or methods through which organizations search for and attract suitable candidate for vacant position. In the simple word, we can say sources of recruitment are the places from where organization hires employee. Now, here there are two types of sources from where organization hires the candidate. The first one is internal sources and second one is external sources. Here, internal sources means employees are recruitment from within the organization, and external means the employees are recruitment from outside the organization. So let's understand both in detail. So let's focus on internal sources of recruitment. Here, internal recruitment means filling the vacancies using existing employee instead of searching from outside. The organization gives opportunity to current employees. They motivate employee because they get the career growth opportunities. Here, what are the sources of internal recruitment? Then the answer is internal job posting, transfer, promotion, employee referral. Now, what is promotion? Promotion means giving an employee a higher position along with more responsibilities, authority, and salary. For example, suppose Rahul is working as an HR executive. After 3 years of his excellent performance, he become an HR manager. This is called as promotion. Next is transfer. Transfer means moving an employee from one department, one location, or one branch to another without changing his or her designation. For example, a bank transfer an employee from Pune branch to Mumbai branch. The designation here remains the same, only the workplace change. This is called as transfer. Transfer helps organization to balance the manpower requirement. Next one is internal job posting. Sometimes what company do, advertise vacancies only for their existing employee. The interested employee from the organization can apply for these vacancies. This is called as internal job posting. For example, Infosys announced an opening for project leader. Only existing employee can apply for that position. The best employee get promoted. This gives equal opportunity to all the employee. Next one is employee referral. The current employee recommend potential candidate from their network. Here, the company hires for new position by employee referral. Now let's focus on external sources of recruitment. Have you ever wondered how companies like TCS, Infosys, Amazon, Reliance, or Wipro hire thousands of employees everywhere? Do they always promote their existing employee? The answer is no. Many times organizations need new talent, fresh ideas, specialized skills, or large workforce. In such a situation, the recruitment of the candidate is done from outside the organization. So this is called as external recruitment. The external sources of recruitment are divided in three main categories. The first one is direct method, indirect method, and third one is third party method. So let's understand each one by one. The first one is direct source of recruitment. In direct source of recruitment, the company directly contact job seeker without involving any middleman. Here again, the direct source of methods are divided into three sub points. The first one is campus recruitment. Many organizations visit colleges and university to hire fresh graduate. This process is called as campus recruitment. It is one of the most popular method used for hiring young talent. So let's take example. Suppose Infosys visit your college. The company conduct aptitude tests, group discussion, technical interviews, HR interviews. The students who perform well will receive job offer even before completing their degree. This is called as campus recruitment. The second type is scrutiny. Now let's understand it. It is searching for talented people from different places. Instead of waiting for the candidate to apply, the company actively look for skilled individual. Now here HR manager will search through LinkedIn, professional websites, conference, social media for the right candidate. Let's take the example. Suppose Google notice an emerging student who has won an international coding competition. Now what Google will do? Google will contact that student directly and offer an interview. This is called as scrutiny. Today many multinational companies use this method to recruit highly talented employee. The third type is recruitment at factory gate. This is one of the oldest method of recruitment. Here the candidate directly visit to the factory gate and apply for the job position. Sometimes company display the notice outside the factory gate. So the interested candidate walk in for the interview. Next one is indirect external source of recruitment. Here the company do not contact candidate directly. Instead of they spread the information of about vacancies through different communication channels. These channels are advertisement, clubs, associations, or professional association. Now advertising is one of the most common method of recruitment. Organization publish job vacancies through newspaper, company website, job portal, television, radio, social media. The purpose is to reach large number of job seeker. For example, suppose Amazon wants to recruit customer support executive. Now what HR department will do is HR will post the vacancies on LinkedIn, Naukri.com, Indeed, Amazon career page so that thousands of candidates can apply online. So this is called as recruitment through advertisement. Next one is clubs and association. Many companies perform professional clubs and association about job opening. This organization helps to connect employer with skilled professional. For example, management association, engineering association, HR clubs, alumni network. For example, a company is looking for chartered accountant. Then what the company will do? It will inform Institute of Chartered Accountant of India about the vacancies. So the eligible member can apply for that particular position. So this is called as recruitment through club and association. The third type is professional association. Professional association consists of expert belonging to that particular profession. This organization maintain database of qualified professional. The company used this association to find experienced candidate. For example, hospital often recruit doctor through medical association. Similarly, engineering companies recruit engineer through engineering association. Here, professional association provide skilled and experienced candidate. Moving towards third type of external source of recruitment, that is third party recruitment. Here, another organization act as a bridge between employer and job seeker. Again, the third party recruitment have three sub points. So let's discuss each one by one. The first one is private employment agencies. Private employment agencies specialize in recruitment. Company pay these agencies to find suitable candidate. For example, team lease, ABC consultant. These are the agencies where shortlisted candidates are sent to the companies. Suppose hospital urgently need 20 nurses. Instead of searching individually, what a hospital will do? Hospital will contact a recruitment agency, and then the agency will quickly provide the qualified nurse to them, which will save the time and effort. Next one is schools and colleges. Educational institutes are another important source of external recruitment. Companies directly contact colleges for the campus placement. Fresh graduates are recruited before completing their education. For example, companies like Infosys, TCS, Capgemini regular visit engineering and management college for recruitment. Third sub point is labor exchange. Labor exchange are the government employee office. Company notify vacancies to these offices. Job seeker who have registered labor exchange receive the information about the job vacancies so that the job seeker can apply for that particular position. For example, suppose a government organization require clerical staff. It is informed to the labor exchange. Here, the labor exchange will inform registered candidate about the particular interview. This method is commonly used in public sector. So this is all about external sources of recruitment. So quickly revise it. The external sources of recruitment are divided into three categories. First one is direct, that is campus recruitment, scrutiny, and recruitment at factory gate. Second type is indirect sources. Here again it is divided into three type, that is advertisement, clubs and association, and professional association. Third type is third party sources. Again it is divided into three sub points: private employee agencies, schools and colleges, and labor exchange. To explain all the external source of requirement, sorry, recruitment, I have an example. Imagine Reliance Industry is opening a new manufacturing plant in Pune. It can recruit employees for fresh graduate. It visit engineering college through campus recruitment, or for experienced manager it will hire through professional and recruitment agencies. For urgent factory worker it will use factory grade recruitment. For large scale hiring, it will advertise vacancies on LinkedIn, Naukri.com, and newspaper. This shows that organizations often use multiple external sources depending upon type of job and urgency of that particular job position. So let's start our next point, that is recruitment process. So recruitment process happen in 7 different stages. So the first stage is identifying the hiring requirement. Second one is creating job description. Third one is talent search. Fourth one is shortlisting and screening. Fifth one is interviewing. Sixth one is evaluation and employment offers. Seventh one is introduction and induction of new employee. So let's start with each step one by one. The first step is identifying hiring requirement. Before recruitment of anyone, the organization must answer few important questions. Why do we need new employee? Which position is vacant? Which qualification is required? What skills and experience is required? HR manager discuss this question with department head before starting the recruitment. This also check whether the vacancy can be filled by promoting existing employee instead of hiring someone from outside. Proper planning saves both time and money. For example, imagine a school where one mathematics teacher resigned. Before giving the advertisement of the vacancy, principal and HR department discuss, do we really need another teacher? Can another teacher handle the classes? What qualifications should the teacher should have? Only after answering the question, the recruitment process begins. The second step is creating job description. After identifying the recruitment, HR prepares for job description. It's commonly called as JD. Now, the job description clearly explain what job actually require. It require job title, duties and responsibilities, require qualifications, skills and experience, job location, salary, etc. If well written job description is there, it will help candidate to understand whether they are suitable for particular job or not. This reduce the irrelevant application. For example, suppose Amazon wants to recruit a customer service executive. The job description will include graduate in any discipline, communication skills, basic computer knowledge, ability to solve customer queries, work location is Pune, so that candidate can quickly decide whether they are eligible or not. So the third step is talent search. Now the organization start looking for suitable candidates. HR may recruit through internal job posting, employee referrals, promotion, company website, job portals like Naukri, Indeed, LinkedIn, campus recruitment, recruitment agencies, social medias, etc. This aims to attract the large number of qualified candidates. For example, suppose Infosys requires software engineer. So what HR department will do? Advertise the vacancies on LinkedIn, Naukri.com, career page, campus placement will be conducted so that 1,000 candidate can apply for that particular position. The fourth step is shortlisting and screening. After receiving the application, HR cannot interview every applicant. So let's imagine that receiving 20,000 application for just 10 vacancies. So the next step is shortlisting and screening. So HR will filter the application based on education, qualification, skill, experience, certification and job requirement. Nowadays many organizations use applicant tracking system and artificial intelligence to screen resume quickly. Only most of the suitable candidates are shortlisted for the interview. For example, a bank received 1,500 application for the post of clerk. Only candidate who meets the requirement, qualification and experience are shortlisted for the next stage. The fifth step is interview. Now it's come one of the most important step. The interview helps organization to understand technical knowledge, communication skill, confidence, personality, problem solving ability, teamwork, cultural fit. Depending upon the job, there are many more interview rounds. They may include telephonic, video interview, technical interview, HR interview, face to face interview. The objective is to select the candidate who have both required skills and right attitude. For example, suppose TCS recruits software developer. The candidates must first attend online coding test, then technical interview, and then final HR round. Only the candidate who perform well in all the round are considered for the selection. The sixth step is evaluation and employment offer. After all interviews are completed, HR compares the performance of all the shortlisted candidates. The best candidate is selected. Before issuing the offer letter, the company usually conduct referral check, background verification, document verification. Once everything is satisfactory, then HR send employment offer letter. The offer letter generally includes designation, salary, benefits, joining date, reporting manager, terms and conditions. For example, suppose Priya is selected by HDFC Bank. She receives an offer letter mentioning salary package, date of joining, work location, office timing, employee benefits. After accepting the offer, will officially become future employee of that particular organization. Next step is seventh step, and that is final step, is introduction and induction. Recruitment is complete only when the employee joins the organization successfully. On the first day, HR welcome the employee and help them to become familiar to organization. The induction program includes welcome session, introduction to the team member, company rules and policies, company culture, office tour, I-card giving, email account creating, system login, employee handbook giving, welcome kit is to be given. Good induction program will help new employee to feel comfortable and confident. For example, suppose Rahul joins Infosys. On his first day, HR welcome him. He receives a iCard and laptop. He meet his manager and teammates. He attend the orientation program. He learns about the company policies and work culture. As a result, Rahul feel welcome and start working confidently. So recruitment is a systematic process that begin with identifying the need of employee and end with welcoming the candidate into the organization. Each step from planning and talent search to interview, evaluation, and induction plays an important role in ensuring that the right person is hired for the right job. Well planned recruitment process save time, reduce hiring costs, contribute to long term success of the organization. So now let's focus on next point, that is modern recruitment method. So let's understand what is modern recruitment method. Earlier company used newspaper, notice boards and employer exchange to hire the employee, but today the technology has completely changed the recruitment process. Nowadays organizations use digital tools and artificial intelligence to find right candidate quickly and accurately. There are various methods of modern recruitment, such as artificial intelligence, applicant tracking system, online job portals, social media recruitment, company career website, employee referral, virtual interviews, recruitment through mobile apps, recruitment through chatbots, data analytics and predictive hiring, cloud based recruitments and softwares, robotic process, machine learning, natural language processing, gamification, talent communication, freelancing, campus recruitment through virtual platform, recruitment marketing and employer branding. These are the modern recruitment tools which are used for the recruitment. Now let's have a brief description one by one. Now, artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence is used to screen resumes, match candidate, and reduce hiring time. Second one is applicant tracking system. It is used to manage the application and track the candidate through recruitment. Third is job portals, through which websites like Naukri.com, Indeed, and Monster. Next is social media recruitment, finding the candidate through LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Next is company career website. Here organization publish their vacancies directly on their official website. Next is uh, employee referral program. Existing employee recommend suitable candidate for vacant position. Next is virtual video interview. Here conducting interview online through Zoom meetings, Microsoft Team, Google Meets are done. Next is mobile recruitment. Candidate apply for the job using mobile apps and smartphones. Next is recruitment chatbots. AI chatbot answer candidate queries and schedule interviews automatically. Next is data analytics. Use of recruitment data to improve hiring decisions and predict future workforce need. Cloud-based recruitments and software. Here, HR team is enabled to recruit from anywhere using cloud technology. Robotic process automation. Here, HR tasks like resume sorting and interview scheduling is done automatically. Machine learning, where recruitment data to be recommended to best candidate. Natural learning process, understand resume and job description to improve candidate matching. Then is gamification, use of games and online assessment to evaluate candidate skills and problem solving abilities. Next one is virtual reality. It stimulates the real work environment to assess candidate practically. Freelancing and gig platform, which helps to recruit temporary and project based professional from online platform. Next is talent communities. Here it builds a database of potential candidate for future job opening. Next is virtual campus recruitment, where it conduct online placement drives with colleges and universities. And the last one is recruitment marketing and employer branding, which helps to promote companies culture and values to attract right candidate at right place. So these are some modern recruitment method which are used for recruitment of candidate by various organization in our day to day life. So, as far we have understood the meaning of recruitment and its process, now let's turn to the important topic, that is factor affecting recruitment. Every organization wants to hire best employee. However, the recruitment does not depend upon HR department. It depends upon internal and external factor influencing how the recruitment is carried out. These factors are divided into two categories, internal factor and external factor. The internal factor are those factors within the organization that the company can control, and external factor are those factors outside the organization that company cannot control. So let's understand each one by one with a suitable example. So internal factor, again they are divided into 10 sub factors which are responsible for recruitment affection. The first one is organization size. The size of company affect the recruitment. A large company usually hire more employee than small company. For example, TCS or Infosys recruit thousands of fresh graduate every year, whereas small local business may hire one or two employee. Second factor is recruitment policy. Every organization has its own recruitment policies. Some companies prefer internal recruitment while other recruit from outside. For example, company may decide that manager position will be first offer to the existing employee than hiring from outside. Third is human resource planning. HR plan helps to estimate how many employee will be needed in the future. Good planning prevent employee shortage or excess staffing. For example, a retail company is planning to open 5 new stores next year. This will begin the recruitment in advance. Fourth point is cost of recruitment. Recruitment involves expenses such as advertisement, interview, test, training, etc. If the recruitment budget is limited, company may use low cost hiring methods. For example, instead of newspaper advertisement, company may post job on LinkedIn or use another portals. Fifth one is company image. People prefer working for the organization within a good reputation. A strong employer brand attracts talent candidate easily. For example, many graduates dream of working at Google, Microsoft, or Tata because there is positive company image. Sixth one is growth and expansion. When a company expands its business, it needs additional employee. More than growth and recruitment. For example, hospital opening a new branch will recruit doctor, nurses, and administrative staff. Seventh one is nature of job. Different job require different qualification and skill. Company recruit for the new job on depending upon their qualification and skill. The complexity of the job affect recruitment method. For example, hiring a software engineer require technical skill, while hiring a receptionist require communication skill. Eighth one is budget availability. The recruitment budget determine how many and how much the organization can spend on the hiring. Hiring budget allows company to use advanced recruitment method. Example, large company may conduct campus placement across the India while small business may recruit locally. Ninth one is organizational culture. Company culture influence the type of employee the organization want to hire. Recruitment aims to find candidate who fits the company's values. For example, a company start may prefer creative and flexible employee, while the bank may prefer discipline and rule following candidate. Tenth one is promotion and transfer policy. Organization offer fill vacancies through promotion or transfer before new hiring the employee. This motivate existing employee. For example, instead of recruiting new branch manager, company will promote the experienced assistant manager. Now let's move towards the second type, that is external factor, the factor outside the organization. Again, they are divided into 10 subtypes. The first one is labor market condition. Availability of skilled labor affect the recruitment. If the skilled employees are easily available, recruitment become easier. For example, if there are many software engineer in the market, IT company can recruit quickly. Second one is economic condition. The country's economic directly affect the recruitment. During economic growth, company hire more employee. During this process, if there is shortage of employee, then the recruitment process may slow down. For example, many company reduce hiring during the COVID pandemic situation. Next one is third, that is government policies and labor laws. Organization must follow labor laws while recruiting employee. This law ensure fair recruitment process. For example, company must follow minimum wages law, reservation policies, and equal employment opportunities. Fourth one is technological change. Technological change has transferred recruitment. Many companies use AI, applicant tracking system, online interviews, and recruitment softwares. For example, instead of paper resume, candidate now apply online through company website. Fifth factor is competition. Here, competition among the companies for skilled employee affect the recruitment. Organization offer attractive salaries and benefits to hire best talent. For example, IT companies compete to hire experienced software developers. Sixth one is educational qualification. College and universities supply fresh talent to the organization. So many companies conduct campus recruitment. For example, companies like Infosys, Wipro, and NHR visit engineering college for the placement. Seventh one is social media and culture factor. Social values and culture expectations influence people career choice. These factors affect recruitment. For example, some candidate may prefer flexible working hours or work from home opportunities because of family responsibilities. Eighth factor is political environment. Political stability create better business opportunities and encourage recruitment. Political uncertainties may reduce hiring. For example, when government policies support business growth, company invest more and recruitment is done more. Ninth one is unemployment rate. Unemployment rate influence the ability of candidate. Higher unemployment means more applicant for each job. Lower unemployment means companies may find difficult to find higher skilled employees. And tenth factor is demographic factor. Population characteristics such as age, education, gender, and workforce ability also affect recruitment. For example, a city within engineering college provide large pool of engineering graduate for IT companies. So let's have a quick recap. The internal factors are the inside the organization and can control by the management, and the external factors are the factors outside the organization which cannot be controlled directly. Both internal and external factor together influence how effectively an organization recruit the right employee at right time. This is memory trick for the student. Those who want to remember the internal factor and external factor affecting the recruitment, they can use this for study purpose. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected for more updates. See you in next video.